Hey, so what do you do when you have a bunch of leftover shrimp from a party? It's already cooked. We had lots of leftovers. We did a clam bake, and I separated all the cooked opened clams from the shrimp and the vegetables. So now I've got all this shrimp. I don't know what to do with. I hate wasting food. So I am going to turn this into a dinner for tonight. We're going to make shrimp Creole. The first thing I'm going to do is measure out a quarter cup of flour. And then I've got the stove already heating. Quarter cup of flour. Quarter cup of vegetable oil. Well, this is canola oil, but you get the idea. Pour them together in one large pot. Stir them up. We're going to actually let this cook for about 15 minutes until we get a nice roux going on here. We're going to do it over about medium heat. There we go. So while that's cooking, move that out of the way. While that's cooking, I'm going to chop up some peppers that we also had left over. This was on like the vegetable tray. Some garlic, some green onions, one big yellow onion. I'm going to chop all that up, and then we're going to add it to our pot. So get the knife. We've had the oil and the flour cooking for 15 minutes or so. I'm going to add garlic, onion, celery, some little peppers, orange and yellow, and green onions. It's all going to go in the pan. There we go. I'm going to stir them all up. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. We want them to get nice and tender. He never told you? You've been here for weeks and you did not know I cook for Axl Rose every Sunday? Every Sunday, it's me and Axel, dude. Every Sunday. All right. So, our vegetables have cooked in the roux, nice tender, all coated up, good and hot. We're going to add a whole bunch of ingredients. Don't let it scare you. We've got a can of diced tomatoes. Put that in there. With its juice. 6 ounces of the tomato paste, but we're going to use the whole can, so just pour it right in there, scrape it right in there, whatever you got to do, get it out of there. Alright, here we go. Tomato sauce. A cup of water, or in this case I had a cup of fish stock because I had I steamed some clams and the shrimp last night in a clam bake boil thing. So I'm going to use the stock because it's much more flavorful than water. Worcestershire sauce. Cayenne pepper, and some hot pepper sauce, which I have to get, and some El Patio hot pepper sauce. Just, a dash or two, not too much. And some lemon juice. Now, since we had seafood for dinner last night, we have a ton of lemons. So I'm just going to squeeze in some lemon juice from the leftover lemons that we had. It's going to be a little tedious, but I could do it. We could do it. There we go. And that should do it. So we're going to stir that all up. Now, it does need to cook for about an hour, so it's pretty thick. It's gonna be really good. Oh, and don't forget, your regular salt and pepper. So I had to mix stuff together in here. Okay, we still have it over about medium heat. We're gonna cook that up. There we go. Hey folks, we're back with the Creole. We have cooked this down into a pretty good thick sauce. I'm going to add the cooked shrimp. Now, if you're using raw shrimp, you've already taken the peels off and gotten it and deveined it and got it ready to cook. This is already cooked. I'm just going to add it in just so that it's going to heat up. So I have some shrimp. It's going to go right in there like that. I'm going to stir it up. Now, it became very, very thick. I'm going to turn the heat up. I'm going to add some chicken broth because it's just a little bit too thick for me. And I'm going to let it cook down somewhat, but I need to thin this out a little bit. And it's, you get the consistency. It's up to you how you like it. I'm going to even add the rest of this. A little bit more liquid. There we go. Get the rest of my parsley out. I don't know if you do this, but when you buy parsley in the store, if you just throw it in the refrigerator in the bag that it comes in, it's just going to die and wilt and get nasty within, days actually. So if you fill up like a container of water, put it in there just like you would a cup flour, and then put the bag it came in over top and put it in your refrigerator. Makes sort of like a little greenhouse effect. I'm going to take the rest of this has been a while, but I still have some nice green parsley, so I'm going to take that. And I'm going to garnish my Creole with the parsley. So we are just about ready to eat. Axel, I have no idea where you are. I'm assuming you're on your way back to the United States. Your last concert was a couple of days ago. I'm still going to cook for Spain because you were in Spain recently. But after that, I don't know where we're going to go. But in the meantime, let's let this just heat up and we'll be ready to eat. For today's leftovers, we have a lovely strawberry and blueberry tart with leftover fruit from a party. We have watermelon granita with leftover watermelon. Oh, and we did have a lot of leftover limes, so we have that going on. And then we have leftover shrimp, some leftover red and orange and yellow peppers, some celery from the little tray of celery carrot sticks, and we are going to get ready to eat. So it's very, very possible to have a great meal using stuff that you picked off of the buffet table. And honestly, Axel, I hope you come home and you're having a great time. Have a good night.